Mike, I know you've obviously been a part of a ton of big moments, but something like that, and that moment, what it meant, A, take us through the play, and B, take us through your reactions when you saw that ball go in.
Divine intervention. You know, we ran our 1-4 low with Jalen. You've seen that a few times this year. He was going to get the last shot, and if they came up, we had something else that we were going to do. And you know, sometimes the best three-point shot you can get is off an offensive rebound because guys are scrambling. He gets the shot up, it gets hit to Dom, and you know, Dom, if you ever come to the facility, he's in this gym. There's no one that works harder than Dominic Green. There's no one that's, you know, has gone up and down in his career, and for him to have that moment was just special. And when it left his hand, and you see him, and he's in a lot of these games, and he's helped us win a lot of games, is when he shoots, I think it's going in. And in that moment, it's kind of there, you know, a lot of stuff going on, and it left his hand, and you're just going like, you know, your body's trying to, you know, spiritually put it in a hole, and then when you see it, it's just like, you know, pure mayhem. And you know, it's just incredible. You know, that's what makes sports great. You play the games. You could be either number one in the country, two in the country. You play the game. And I'm just happy for the kids to have that moment. You know, they've worked so hard. One of the videos that we showed them last night was just the process of from day one. 6 in the mornings, running the hills, the rowers, and see them have that moment together is really, really special. And I'm going to tell you this, the most important thing in this whole process is when we were down, they made a run. They're a championship caliber program and team, and we knew they would. Kansas did it to us. We hung in there and we fought. And the good thing about this game compared to the Kansas game is our crowd. I mean, that's why I believe that our crowd was one of the main factors of us winning. I mean, you can't tell me. I've been in a lot of arenas and a lot of tough games, and our fans helped us win that game. That's why it's so important. That's why we wrote the letter. That's why I wanted to say thank you, because that's what it's all about. And when we had to get stops, not only did we have to get stops, we had to get rebounds. And when you see those two big 7-footers in there, they are huge, and they are athletic. And once those, you know, I think we were getting killed on the glass, and we got 3 big ones at the end. And I'm telling you, when that crowd, when you saw everybody stand up, it was as loud as I've heard in an arena. And boy, you could see our guys just get that extra jolt of energy, and that's what it takes. That's what great sport programs have, and that's why I'm happy to be here, because I think we can have the best home court in the country.
Hey, do you have a sense what a win like this, what a week like this will do for the program?
Listen, the one thing that I've learned over time is in a league like this, you can go from the top to bottom in one weekend. And it's so competitive, and there's so many good teams. You've just got to, I know you guys are going to get mad at me, but you got to focus on the next game. You can't, you know, this league is tough. And you watched today, there was a lot of upsets in college basketball. And you got to go out and you got to execute your game plan. You've got to, you know, be together, and every team's a little bit different. So we'll celebrate this tonight. We'll have a day off tomorrow, and we'll get ready for our next trip and our next opponent. But you know, you can't. I always say, stay humble, hungry, and wise. You know, because you know, anything can happen. There's a lot of season left.
You guys had a 13-point lead. They tied it up. What was said in the huddle during that time?
You know, we had I forget what our lead was against Kansas, and they cut it to 1, and they had 18,000 fans screaming, and we cut it, and we said, we're winning. We got the lead. Poise, baby. P-O-I-S-E, bottom line. And sometimes that's why you have a timeout, just to equalize a little bit, get them balanced. And, you know, these kids believe, and you know, we executed. Sometimes we get a little fast, but, you know, we were able to get the ball to Noah. He's a problem. We were able, when we took the ball to the basket, I thought we took it hard. We were aggressive. And when we had to get rebounds and stops down the stretch, we did. And that's why we won.
Mike, what is it about Noah that makes him such a matchup problem, even if he's giving up a size differential like he was tonight?
You know, there's few guys, you know, he's got a God-given ability to score in the post. I can't really explain it. He's got great footwork. He's kind of uncanny. I don't want to use the word awkward, but he is, you know, with those guys, he's got good moves and he's got good touch. The one last layup that he did was a big time over those guys. And, you know, a lot of big guys you'll see in the league, they'll do what? They'll try to wall up. And so it's really about making the shot. They're trying not to foul. Like we got Ayton in some foul trouble, which was good. But, you know, great players. You know, coaches give them organization. Coaches give them motivation, inspiration, give them scheme. Great players make plays. And tonight, Noah made plays. We rebounded. And Dom made, you know, a legendary play for Husky basketball.
Yeah, how big was that as a tone setter, that initial bucket by Noah?
It's huge. It's huge. He kept saying, nobody can stop me. I'm saying, yeah, I can. I can take your butt out of the game. I can stop you right now. But, you know, I felt like, you know, you got to just play the game. You know, play the game. I thought early, like when we got the lead and there was 15 minutes left, we got a little excited. You know, like it's like you're gonna, you know, you got a decent lead and listen, just poise, calm down, let's execute what we're doing. It's easy when you have a crowd like that to get caught up in the moment because it's like adrenaline being shot. I mean, you can feel the energy. It's like a damn superhero shooting energy in you, you know. And sometimes you need to be able to just sit back, relax, take a deep breath, and let's equalize again. And we were able to do that.